We all know about this music video exposed it before, and we all know what the lyrics were like. Basically, she was portraying herself as the Messiah. And now this is the music video. Well, we got straight away the Catholics. We got the lightning bolt. And then we got the Catholic image of Mary, which, what does it say in the Bible? Not to make engraven images of anything that is in heaven or below. Not to make any engraven images or worship them, but we all know the Catholics worship them. We got the lightning bolt, which represents Lucifer, where it says in the Bible, "Behold, and I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning." So the putting lightning next to Mary, blasphemous. And as you can see, even more blasphemy. She's portraying herself as the Messiah, as you can see here, or the Mother of God. You see standing there, dressed like the Mother of God, which is Mary, and glowing, which simulates enlightenment, false enlightenment of the Illuminati. And you got here, looks like a hexagram. We all know the hexagram with the 666 Moloch pointed star with the Zionists use. That Moloch star, which is connected to Baal worship and pagan gods. And this right here looks like some sort of alien agenda. From a distance you look at it, it looks like a UFO. Honestly does, it looks like a UFO spaceship. This would be the lights around the ship on the outside, and then this would be the opening where the demonic alien demons come out. And then you got the Illuminati pyramid below, which might as well represent the Tower of Babel. It's what it might as well represent. But it does look like a UFO, it honestly does. It looks like a UFO. Alien agenda. And as you can see, more blasphemy. But I mean, they love to do this in the Catholic Church, don't they? Because the Catholic Church is a complete corrupt religion. We all know the Roman Vatican is the most corruptest church in the whole world. It is full of abominations, fornication, adultery and all that. It's a false religion, that's what Catholicism is, and they basically always, all the time, connect Christianity with Catholicism. It is not connected in any way. You can go in Christian churches and you will not see any engraven images or windows with images of the Messiah, because the Christians know that it is abomination to make an engraven image of the Lord or anything in heaven or below. It's idol worship, yet the Catholic Church breaks that commandment and bows down to engraven images. That's how you know it's not a religion following God. It's a harlot that has promoted its false religious system all over the world. And it's same as Islam, same as Buddhism, promoting their false religious agendas onto the masses, and then dumbing people down into accepting New Age garbage. That's all it is. And you see with the bed, it's glowing, isn't it? White. Glowing white. So therefore she is saying that she is a savior, that she is the Messiah. And they love their candles, don't they? There's probably 13 here, it won't surprise me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you take away that one, there's 13, and we all know the number 13 means a rebellion against God. That's what it means. But they love to use their candles because it's like a ritual. You won't find candles like this in the Christian church. Ain't gonna happen. I mean, it's straight up blasphemy, this video. She's portraying herself as a messiah. She wants to be worshipped as a god, because that's the agenda of these sellouts. They want to be worshipped as a god, and that's why, I mean, they're worshipped as a god anyway. I mean, because everyone bows down to where worship's a trash, garbage music. Well, as you can see. And there we go again. We all know what this represents anyway. We know that Jesus Christ walked in the church many times, but he also walked in synagogues. She's walking through the door and there's a white light, simulating that she is the enlightened one, that she is the light of the world. Because we know when Jesus Christ, the Messiah, Yeshua Yamashiach, his Hebrew name, when he returns, that he shall return with light and glory. Everyone shall see him. And remember, this song is about a savior, being your own savior. So therefore she is promoting be your own God agenda. You can save yourself. No, you can't. Nobody can save themselves. We all deserve the penalty of death. That's the penalty of sin. We cannot save ourselves at all. And you see right here, you wouldn't even notice this if you didn't look closely. Could be illusion or what, but I don't think it is. Isn't it? I don't find it a coincidence that this looks like an eyeball. That it looks like an all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. I've never seen any church when a light is shined on one of these seat things that an all-seeing eye suddenly pops out, and that wood looks like an all-seeing eye. Never seen that. It's purposely put there. All-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye is always watching you, because you can clearly see that's the pupil there. This is the outline of the eyeball. You can tell that it's an eyeball. All-seeing eye is always watching you. And as you can see, light beaming down. Promoting herself as light. And as well, what does it say in the Bible as well? For Satan manifested himself as an angel of light, so it's no surprise that his servants also do the same. It's what she's portraying herself as, and she's basically dressed like some sort of superhero, basically. It's just straight up, and it looks like she's pretending to be a bride or something. Man, there's no coincidence that there's an all-seeing eye there, and then there's light beaming down. We all know that Lucifer manifested himself as an angel of light and wants to be worshipped as God. These people do the same. That's why it's in the Bible. I mean, as you see that, and I mean, she's got burning roses. That most likely could simulate the burning bush with Moses. Most likely probably simulates that, who knows, with these satanic people. And through all this, you'll notice that she, basically Iggy Azalea, was on the bed, and these people were sitting in these bench things, and they were praying to her and worshipping her. So therefore, saying that she's the savior, that she's the Messiah. And you got these neon light crosses. They look like they're upside down. They look like Celtic Catholic crosses. This ain't no Christian cross. And she's got a halo above her head. a halo. So therefore she's calling herself an angel, and she's calling herself God, manifesting herself as God, because these people are basically worshipped as gods anyway. Idols, idol worship. I mean, as you can see, she basically looks like the mother of Mary. She looks like Mary, doesn't she? It's not a coincidence at all. I mean, and then you got above the Illuminati pyramid, and then you got these neon light glowing crosses, and the black and white darkness becomes one with lightness. And then you got all these, it just looks like a Halloween show. That's what it looks like. Because, you know, with like Halloween, they have candles everywhere and not garbage. And then she's got a halo above her head where they're all worshipping her, bowing down, acting like she's a messiah. And what we got here, it's no surprise. I mean, we know who this could represent. We know who this represents. These would represent the angels. This would represent Satan. Satan, we know in many movies that Satan's always been portrayed in the black cloak. We know that Satanists wear the black cloaks for a reason. So therefore this is supposed to represent Satan. Notice how they've got the hands like an X. That means 666 in ancient language. And then they've all got halos above the head, simulating this simulates Bride of Christ or something. So therefore, and as well, they're simulating themselves as angels. And then they're obviously waiting for, and they're all women. And obviously she's a woman, so obviously it's most likely again feminism movement, all bow down, the woman's becoming more dominant, which is just a new world order agenda, because they're all standing there and they'll most likely start bowing down to Iggy Azalea. It's a dominance, the feminism movement. And as you see here, she basically gives this thing a hand, and then she tries to unveil it, and there's no one there. Satan, basically, most likely she's representing herself as a bride of Satan, or darkness becoming one with light, that duality agenda, where she pulls the top off and there's no one there. And once again, you got another person portraying themselves as the Messiah again, with a halo around the head, and again, one's more straight. To me it looks like the planet Saturn. This one's more straight, the other one was different. This one's completely straight. Most likely represents the planet Saturn, because here you would have the planet and then the ring around it, which is the worship of the planet Saturn, which we all know is connected to the Kabbalah, and it's also connected to Judaism and all that, and Freemasonry. The worship of Saturn, that's where they got the hexagram from, and the pointed Zionist star, that's where it came from. It's the worship of the planet Saturn, what they believe is the god of time. It's what they believe. They believe that that planet is Satan's planet, that it's Satan. That's why they worship it, and it's also connected to Islam, connected to that black cube worship. That's why you get people worshipping that cube, because it's connected to the planet Saturn. It's just a mockery, this. It's a complete and utter mockery. And then we got here, looks like some sort of Baphomet star. Looks like some sort of satanic Baphomet head. Here would be the horns. this would be the head of the devil, but it looks like a satanic upside down star. Also could be an upside down cross. What looks like a satanic star, really does. And this right here looks like some sort of demon, really does. It's like some sort of demon. You look here, maybe hard to see, here, right here, the eyes, it's got little white dots there. This would be the eyes. These are basically under the eyelids, right there. This would be the nose, as you see the nose there, and this here would be the mouth, right there. Because if you look at it from a distance, it looks like the face of a demon. And then you got here the mouth, two little eyes. It's like faces of a demon. And you got here, looks like the head of a Baphomet. Really does. I mean, just look at it. It looks like a demon. This looks like the face of a demon. So does this. This ain't no coincidence. This is who these people worship. Demons. Satan. It's no coincidence. It looks like the face of a demon. Then it's got a Illuminati pyramid around it. And also as well, it could simulate the tree of the Garden of Eden, which they lure to mock. And this here is basically some satanic rebirth that the Luciferians do, as they believe that you have to feel a near-death experience and then you can be reborn and that now you are a god. That's what they believe. This is their version of the baptism. Well, their version is a satanic way. Basically, this person here basically puts her under the water and is basically drowning her. So, satanic baptism, where they experience near death, then they become reborn. That's obviously why the song's called Savior then, isn't it? Because being reborn, believing the agenda that they are a god. It is an agenda where they believe they now become a god after a satanic rebirth. And then you've got this, they love to use this like the Monster Energy drink, which if you look at the Monster Energy drink, the front of the can, you see the Hebrew letters, I, and then you look in it in Hebrew, the word means 666. So what it means 666. So anyone that's drinking the Monster Energy drink, you should think twice before drinking it, because anything that's got 666 on the front of it, shouldn't be drinking it, because who knows what it's in it. Trust me, I used to drink that drink years and years and years and years ago, a long time, and it really is an horrible drink. Tastes horrible. It's like garbage. It basically makes you constipated and all that, and it makes you ill. It's not a good drink. These energy drinks are created to give people diabetes, so the pharmaceutical can make more money. But as well, they love to use this word, unleash the monster, unleash the beast, the monster inside of me. You'll notice a load of songs. Many have done it. Skillet. I feel like a monster. I can't contain it. And you have the monster inside of my head with Eminem. It's basically unleash the monster, the beast, meaning unleash the Antichrist. It's what it's really referring to. That's why they continuously promote this monster agenda. And then we got right here portraying herself as an angel. as we can see, angel, or it looks like a phoenix or something, rise of the phoenix of the ashes, which simulates the Antichrist. But she's portraying herself as an angel now again. Oh, what a shock. Not a shock at all. As you see again, the praising her as the Messiah, because they basically stand up, because she's basically in that bath where someone's basically given her satanic rebirth, and then suddenly light flashes and basically light comes down. So basically the rebirth has been taking place. Now therefore she believes that she is now a god and a Messiah, so therefore they stand up and worship her as a god, because remember the praying, and she's sat on the bed and they're looking towards her, therefore they're worshipping her. The song is about being your own Messiah, so therefore they are worshipping her as the Messiah. So as you see there, she was basically drowning herself all along. So they've done this many instances. You had Taylor Swift basically saying the old me is dead, she can't come to the phone. The Weeknd did it, basically where he killed his old self, then became reborn. It's a satanic rebirth, or one it could simulate that the old one is dead and now the demon is taken over, because you got to remember these people are very heavily demonically possessed. As soon as that demon takes fully over, the old person will be gone forever. Seen it in movies, seen it in real life as well. As soon as the demon fully takes over the body, they even admit it in movies. As soon as that demon gets full access, the old person can never come back. They're gone. So they portrayed it in many songs. Taylor Swift, oh, the old me cannot come to the phone. Then she goes, why? Because, oh, she's dead. So again, they've done the same thing. She's killed herself, meaning most likely the demon has killed her and now has taken over her body and is in full control. See, because none of these people can write the songs that they do without being demonically possessed. I mean, promoting yourself as a saviour. We know that the demons and Satan portray themselves as that. They want to be worshipped as that, and they never will. And as well, you got the one eye symbolism. The right eye shall be utterly darkened. I mean, so she's basically killed herself, and the new one is now came up. Most likely, she's now the demon in her is most likely taken over. Who knows? If you basically look at this, it's got a black thing at the back. Fallen angel. Fallen angel manifested itself as an angel of light. It's really what she is. She's a Satanist, and she's demonically possessed by probably who knows how many demons, because these people are demonically possessed. There's no doubt about that, because when you sign that contract and sell your soul, you have to agree to this. This is what they do. They put demons in people, they cast demons, they conquer demons. Beyonce was demonically possessed, Lil Wayne's demonically possessed, they've all been demonically possessed, and they've admitted it. The demons have manifested itself many times on live shows and stuff like that, but people think it's just a joke. It's the reality. So therefore, she's a fallen angel portraying herself as an angel of light. It's exactly what the fallen angels do. Manifest themselves as the good guys and put God as the bad guy. It's what they've been doing for centuries.